Prosperity Team, it's Dr. Money coming to you from the prosperity corner of the universe where silliness is sacred and nobody's perfect. I am your POP, your Professor of Prosperity, and I'm here so that all of our lives can pop with prosperity. I don't know if you keep up with the economy, if you keep up with the business section, if you keep up with stocks, but if you do, and keep up with predictions, because if you do like I do, things look pretty scary. It's very worrisome. And yet when we live from a higher law rather than the law of materialism or even just the law of form, then we move ourselves into another kind of understanding, and that understanding, especially from the law of attraction, we know that personally, whatever thoughts we have, whatever beliefs we have, whatever images we have, whatever emotions we have, they are moved into a different plane of consciousness. It's like an astral plane. It's a personal reservoir of energies that sort of follow us around. And then this personal reservoir of energies joins into a larger reservoir of energies. And there's a saying in metaphysics, and that is, as above, so below. But what is above? Above is where all these thoughts and energies are held on this astral plane. Or you could call it the psychic plane. Psychic means of the soul. But it's an energetic plane that's real, but it's just unseen to the human eye. And we have a responsibility for keeping it clean. And when I say responsibility, I don't mean like, this is your responsibility. I mean, we have a responsibility to keep it clean if we want a life that's easier and more abundant. Now, if we don't want that, then shoot, do whatever you want, think whatever you want, be whatever you want. But just know that whatever we're doing is becoming a part of our own personal story that will become. This is the story now, what's going on right in this moment physically. And then the story that will become, that is to become, is held in our astral plane. I'm putting it here. The astral plane actually moves even beyond the body. It's carried in an aura in different places. They can get centered on different parts of our body. We can hold different kinds of thoughts, and those things become disease. They become disease in our body. And so we cannot control everything. We cannot make everything right, but we can do what we can do. We can do what we can do. There's no need to say, well, it's not going to work. But what we're really saying is it's not going to work perfectly. No, nothing works perfectly. Of course it doesn't. But that doesn't mean that we're going to not take care. My body doesn't work perfectly. I've got a lot of things going on. I mean, as a matter of fact, I've been diagnosed with cancer. And I'm going to get surgery in a couple of weeks. But I don't go, well, I'm not going to take care of myself. I'm just going to eat really crummy, and I'm not going to exercise and everything. Because, I mean, why does it matter? I'm sick. I've got an illness in my body. No, of course not. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to make myself more calm, because that will be creating the environment for healing. So it is our responsibility, if we want an abundant life, to create the conditions for abundant living. I hope you got something out of this. I'm rambling a little bit. I've been in a workshop for the past 3 days, very intellectual, very powerful, but there was a lot of heavy-duty thinking going on, very philosophical. But I want you to remember one more thing for sure, and that is that I love you. And I want you to take a deep breath with me if you feel like it. And that is us breathing in the generosity of the universe, the goodness of the universe, our own goodness. And as we exhale our intention that all beings receive the goodness of the universe, that all beings receive their good as well. And those are my thoughts for today. Goodbye.